So this is going to be my WrestleMania predictions. So we are like just a week away now from WrestleMania. And I think next week is just going to build for the stories that we have going for WrestleMania. I don't think anything else is going to be announced. But for one match, which I'm actually going to talk about first. So as we know, tonight Jade Cargill is a SmackDown superstar. And I believe, I could be very wrong from this, I believe she's going to be involved in an angle with Damage Control. So Naomi had a match with Io Sky on SmackDown last week, and she got attacked by Damage Control. And before the match started, Bayley was attacked backstage by Damage Control, and it led to Bianca Belair coming out. So I think if this is the angle they're going with, I think it's going to be a 3-on-3 match, a 6-man tag team match, and I think the best option, or I think the way they'll probably go, I think Jade, Naomi, Bianca pick up the win. So I just want to get that match out of the way because I think this is going to be announced probably tonight. If not, it'll be next week. But I believe this match is happening at WrestleMania. So here's what we'll do: is we'll start from the bottom all the way to the top. So we know with the 6-pack Undisputed Tag Team Championship match, we know majority of the teams. I think there's like 2 slots left still. I can't remember. I could be wrong, but I think this is where they actually split the tag team titles. So I think Awesome Truth are going to grab the Raw titles. Maybe New Catch Republic grab the SmackDown titles, and that way they can split the tag titles. But if they don't go that way, I'm going to have to go with Awesome Truth. But I'm going to say one team grabs the Raw titles and the other team grabs the SmackDown titles. So then we have AJ Styles versus LA Knight, which is going to completely steal the show for me, I think. And I think LA Knight's going to win. I just think it makes the most sense for LA Knight to win. He can push his momentum. And I believe he's going to be the guy to eventually hold that US title later this year. And for the United States Championship match, Randy versus Kevin versus Logan. Because they announced via Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast, that SummerSlam is going to be in Cleveland. I can see Logan Paul retaining, then I can see Randy and Logan feuding for that title going into SummerSlam. But what Randy and Logan do in between them, I'm not sure. But I could be wrong. Kevin could win. Randy could win. This match could go either way, but I'm going to say Logan retains. Jay versus Jimmy. You see, I wouldn't be mad if Jimmy won. Because I find Jimmy just so funny at this point. His character is just so entertaining. But if I have to pick from my heart who I think is going to win this match, I'm going to say Jay wins. Could they do Rikishi as a special guest referee for this match? They could, but I think this will be announced when it got announced, possibly. They could build it up where Rikishi's a special guest referee, but I think it's going to be a normal one-on-one match, and I think Jay is going to win. Sammy versus Gunther is an interesting one, because I feel like, this could go either way. But I feel like Gunther is retaining. I say that because I believe that Chad Gable is still taking that IC title. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling this is what they're building up to, is for Chad Gable to have another crack at it. Possibly SummerSlam, maybe, or it might be a lot sooner than that, to be honest. But I feel like Gunther is losing the title to Chad Gable. I was hoping this would be a triple threat match, but it isn't. But hey, what can you do? I think Gunther is winning. Okay, I'll talk about Seth versus Drew in the last 3 matches, okay? Because I got mixed feelings about that match, what's going to happen. I think Rhea is just going over at this point. I just don't see Becky doing it. I really don't. I love Becky, I love Rhea, but I've got Rhea all the way in this match. Io Sky versus Bayley. I think this is where Bayley beats Io for the title. I just don't see it going any other way at this point. Drew versus Seth Rollins. See, I believe that this could go either way, right? I want to say Drew, but I can also see the bloodline getting involved, which wouldn't surprise me, and I can see it cashing. But I'm gonna say Drew wins the World Heavyweight Championship after the bloodline interfered. And do we get a cash in? I think we do, and I think it's going to be a failed cash in. The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. I think this is kind of like an obvious one, in my opinion. I believe The Rock and Roman are winning. Who takes the pin? I don't know. I'm going to say Seth takes the pin. I can see Drew getting involved in that match. I don't know. Something just says in my mind. I can just see Drew get involved in that match somehow. And I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say The Rock and Roman win. Then we get Bloodline Rules Night 2. So the main event: Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. So I think there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans going to get involved. But who turns? I believe The Rock is going to turn on Roman Reigns, and then I think Cody is taking the title. There's no way you have the same guy win the Royal Rumble back to back just to lose back to back Mania main events. There is no way, no chance in hell they are literally not going to have Cody beat Roman this year at Mania. Cody is going over this year. Cody Rhodes is going to be new undisputed champion at the end of Mania. Then that way we can have this long build for a babyface Roman and a heel Rock going into WrestleMania 41. I am here for it.